In this video I will show you how you can easily export your highlights, notes and bookmarks and quotes from a book you have read on your Kindle device. Here is my Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition, but this works with all new Kindle devices. I believe even some old Kindle devices can do the same. And it also works with side-loaded books and side-loaded documents. You need, though, to have an Amazon account, a Kindle account that syncs with your other devices, for example iPhone and iPad, to have this feature and have this to work. So here we have a book that I have just read, and I have done some highlights and notes, as we can see here. Notes and highlights, you can see that on top here. Here we have them, a few of them at least, as you can see. So now I want to export this to an app I decide, and where I will store my exported highlights and notes for future use. So by doing that, I don't need the Kindle device anymore, because I have here an iPhone instead. And on this iPhone I have the same books I have read on the Kindle device, ready with all my highlights and also notes and everything in the Kindle app. So here we have the same book, as you can see. Just read. So if we go up at the top of this book, we have the same highlights and notes here, as you can see. Bookmarks, highlights and notes, because it has synced from my Kindle device to my iPhone completely seamlessly in the background automatically. All my notes, highlights and bookmarks. So you can even go in here and edit and add notes. You can edit notes you have done, and you can, for example here I can edit this note, and I can do so much more with this. So having all highlights and notes and bookmarks synced to the Kindle app on your iPhone makes it so easy to export, because now we have the share button at the top, as you can see there. So the same book on my iPhone as on my Kindle Paperwhite. I just share all the highlights and this shows up, and I want to share as email. From here you can choose different citation style. You can just do none if you want, or choose one of these. Let's choose Chicago style this time. Now just click export, and from here just choose the email that you want to share your highlights and notes to, like this, and then just send the email to yourself. You could send it to someone else if you want, but this is for yourself, and store your highlights and notes for yourself. So that's what I show in this video. Now just go into your mail app and find that mail, like this. As you can see at the top, it's the mail I sent to myself, as you can see here. iPhone notebook export for the 3 Birth of Daloth 3, The Way of the Worm. That was the book I have shared my highlights and notes from. What I do from here, I want to store this in Apple Notes, because that is the app I use to store all my highlights and notes from books. So what I do here is just open this HTML file. Here you have our highlights and notes formatted with that we choose to format it in. I click here and choose select all, as you can see here. Now I have selected all the text. Now I just copy the text. So now I have all my highlights and notes in the memory clipboard of my iPhone. And down here I choose to share and choose from here Apple Notes. And from here I write a tag or two, because I want to be able to search for all my highlights. I wrote some tags here, and at the top I paste the text I just copied from the email and click save. Now we open Apple Notes and see if your exported highlights and notes are in there. So here we have Apple Notes, and at the top you can see the file we have shared. Here we have everything stored, as you can see, and at the bottom of the shared note you have the original HTML file that you can open from here easily, and here we have the text. And it's searchable. That's why I want to paste the text in the note, because I want, in the future maybe I want to search for something I have highlighted. Then I can do that, because here we have the text, and this text is searchable. From here I just edit the title and make it like this. As you can see here, we have a better title of the book. Maybe it will be a score, what you thought of the book. You can add that too, like this. So now I have edit a title for all my highlights and notes in Apple Notes. And I have also stored the original HTML file, and I also have added some tags down at the bottom, as you can see there. So now I can search for all my highlighted notes. So now also this note is searchable, and I can go to some tags if I want. We can show all the books tag, for example, like this. Then I have a lot of books here. So that's about it, I guess. That is how easy it is to store and share your highlights, notes, bookmarks, quotes, everything from a Kindle device, and I have stored them in Apple Notes. You can of course share your highlights to another app you choose, which you want to have for all your notes and highlights. But that is how easy it is to export highlights and notes from a Kindle device to another device that is synced with your Kindle, and share from that device to another app. So if you already have an iPhone and you have a Kindle, then this is seamless, because you have all the highlights and notes already there on your iPhone if you have the Kindle app installed with the same account logged in as on your Kindle device. So after that, this is seamless and works great, and it's so easy to share highlights and notes. And it works with side-loaded books that you have bought from another store than Amazon, or got from a newsletter for free, or whatsoever. It works with all your books, no matter what, in the same way as I've shown in this video. Very easy, and it works great, and you can have this searchable in the future, so you can easily find highlights and notes you have done in a book of the facts and information you need later on. It's so easy to search. Okay, bye.